And if we continue to get calls, then SPCA will get involved. And they...
Fannin County.
I'm fixing to take you to jail.
For what?
Because you won't let me finish. You're interrupting me.
Can you please move?
No.
Can you get out of my house, please?
No.
I know my rights. Get out of my house. Can you please tell this cop to get the off my property and stop trying to stand in my doorway and cause problems?
Come here.
No.
Come here.
Leave me alone!
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. On August 9th of 2018, Deputy Kenneth Steelman of the Fannin County Sheriff's Office responded to a call about loose dogs.
Hello. You got an aggressive dog?
Yeah, about 5 minutes before you pulled up, they took him in.
After speaking with the complainants, Deputy Steelman learned that the dogs had allegedly escaped multiple times, appeared aggressive, and bit someone's calf from behind. He also learned that one of the complainants had ties to the local chief of police and had called the complaint directly to him.
And I know who called you.
Okay. Let me go call him and say, I don't have a clue who called. I just told you had a dog.
William Robinson's the one called. Chief of Police in Trenton, that's his son.
Okay.
And he's the one, I called him because I couldn't make contact with y'all right at that time, so I called him and asked him what he called.
Okay.
Deputy Steelman then drove to the house that the dogs belonged to. The owner was not home, but their granddaughter and newborn child were present. Deputy Steelman speaks to the granddaughter and learns that the dog is a 3-month-old pit bull puppy.
Hello?
Hello, I'm Deputy Steelman, Fannin County Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
We got complaints that you got some aggressive dogs.
We have an aggressive dog?
You have some aggressive dogs.
We have a pit puppy who has never bit anyone. She just has a very aggressive bark.
Okay.
She's 3 months old.
Okay. Why aren't they on their property?
Because they get out from the backyard and go underneath the house and get out and run around.
Okay. That's going to have to stop.
Okay, can you ask them if my dog bit them?
Today, no, but apparently I'm fixing to go talk to somebody. Apparently one of them bit on the back of the leg.
When?
I do not know, but I haven't talked to the man yet.
Okay.
But, is there any way I can see the dogs?
No, you can't come in my house. My parents are home.
Okay. What's your name, ma'am?
Joy.
Upon request, Joy provides her name, date of birth, address, and phone number, and Deputy Steelman explains her responsibilities as a dog owner.
Okay. Don't have to say that your dogs are responsible for any damages that's incurred, and because this is, I have to go back through the call notes, but apparently they've called on them several times.
Yeah, those people across the street have called on them once before.
Okay. Because they're saying they're aggressive, then you can be held criminally responsible.
Okay.
If they get out, bite somebody, or do damage.
Okay.
Okay?
With that, the interaction was over, and Deputy Steelman should have continued walking away from the home to carry on with his day. But at the last minute, he decided to mention again that she'd be in trouble if they kept receiving calls. And with his back turned, walking away to leave, Joy goes back inside to put her baby down, shutting the door to keep the dogs inside.
And if we continue to get calls, then SPCA will get involved. And they...
Fannin County.
I'm going to put my baby down. Can you please go?
Do not
John.
turn around and run back inside like that.
I came to put my baby
Let
down.
me finish.
I came to put my
Let
baby
me
down,
finish.
sir, and I came to put my baby down.
We continue to get
Do I have to
calls.
call my parents so you can talk to them?
I'm fixing to take you to jail.
For what?
Because you won't let me finish. You're interrupting
You
me.
can't take me to jail for not letting you talk. I'm not
Yes,
doing
you
anything
can.
wrong. For what?
Because I am here because of the dogs.
Okay, and I knew what you were here for, but I came to set my baby down.
Now, after unlawfully entering the private residence after being told he was not allowed to go inside,
Is there any way I can see the dogs?
No, you can't come in my house. My parents are home.
Okay.
Deputy Steelman holds the door open, allowing the dogs in question to escape, while he continues to lecture Joy about what will happen if she lets them escape.
No, you don't. You came in and slammed the door.
No, I came in to let my baby down and make sure
We
they don't
continue
get
to
out of the
we
house.
continue to get calls.
Stop.
Then
Go.
SPCA is going to come out and
Okay,
seize them.
thank you. Can I
and
get
then
my
you're gonna
dog,
be,
please?
You're going to be charged for it.
Can I get my dog,
Do
please?
you completely understand
Yes,
what I'm
I
saying? There's not
understand
going to be.
you. I can hear
There's
what
not
you're
going to
saying.
be
I'm
any
not
surprises.
dumb. I can hear you. Can you
Okay.
please stop
There's
and
not
get
gonna
off
be,
my property?
There's not going to be any surprises
Can
in the
you
future.
please call Mom? Can you get off my property, please?
There's
Get
not gonna
off
be,
my property. You have no reason to be here and keep trying to harass me. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm trying to set my baby down and get my
121
dog
town.
back. Can you call Mom, please? Excuse me, sir. Can you
Could you
please
go ahead
get
and
out of
send
my
me either
doorway?
Send me a
Dude.
sergeant or a lieutenant to my location, please.
Yes, I have my phone. Can you please get out of my
Go
way
ahead
so I can
and
get my
call
dog?
your mom.
Thank you. Can you please get out of my way so I can get my dogs? Yes, can you get my baby, please? Oh my goodness. I don't know why. There's always problems with y'all. Y'all get, ooh. Can you please go set him down? Thank you. Can you please move?
No.
Then I'll go out my back. Can you please, which one got outside? Oh my gosh. I have a teacup dog that I need to get. Can you please tell this cop to get the off my property and stop trying to stand in my doorway and cause problems? He said that he came over here because the dogs got out, and I said okay. Then he wants to bang on the door and push it open after nobody told him he could come inside my house. So can you get out of my house, please?
No.
I know my rights. Get out of my house.
No.
Mom. No. Get out of my house.
Keep it up.
Hey, I'll be there in a minute. Get out of my house.
Keep it up.
Get out of my house. I'm not doing anything wrong. Get out of my house. Here, my mom is talking to you. Get out of my house.
This is Deputy Stillman.
Sir, why are you in my house?
Because your daughter, as I was trying to explain what was going to happen if these dogs continue to run free, slammed the door, and when I went to knock on it, the door opened.
Okay, sir, unless
Please
you have
move.
a search warrant, you are not supposed to be in my house.
And I told him that, and then he's trying to say he's going to
Okay,
take
ma'am.
me to jail for some shit.
I'm not going to
Get
stand
the
here and
fuck out of
argue.
my house!
Okay. Have a good day.
I gotta go.
Come here.
No.
Come here.
Leave me alone!
Deputy Steelman grabs Joy's arms and neck, and for the next 8 minutes, he uses physical force to restrain and choke her.
I can't breathe and I have asthma. You have to get off me. Okay, stop.
Other officers arrive, not realizing that Steelman was the physical aggressor and the only person who had engaged in unlawful conduct, handcuffing Joy. Eventually, Joy's mother and a supervisor arrives on scene.
Can I ask why the hell you would enter my house without permission?
You can talk to my sergeant.
Can I ask you why you would dare to enter my house?
Yeah.
Enter my house
Okay.
without permission.
I got a call from the people over here regarding aggressive dogs. I come over. She
Back off.
she came over. It took me forever to get her to come to the door. She did. I was trying to explain to her.
You're on my property.
I was trying to explain to her what was going on. I said, now if this and she turns around, goes inside, and slams the door.
He came over here.
I went up, knocked on the door. When I did, the door open. I saw another girl inside. I stepped through the threshold to make sure I could see everybody. She started screaming. She called her mom. She's yelling and cussing. She went outside. I told her to calm down. And finally, I couldn't keep up with everybody, so I was going to detain her. And that's when I called for you. I came back out, and then she started fighting me. And it's all stupid, aggressive dogs, but apparently they had bit somebody, one of the other neighbors, and I haven't made contact with it, but I was afraid I was going to end up breaking her arm if I twisted it any farther, and I didn't want to hurt her.
I got emails coming. I wanted to look at you though. Okay. And I'm going back.
I appreciate you, sir.
Have a seat, Stillman. Go sit in the car. Get some air.
Cool down. Go sit down.
I got emails. They're gonna come look at it.
Camera off or on?
Leave it on. Right. Well, you can go ahead and turn the others off. I got mine.
Okay.
After the incident, Deputy Steelman told a criminal investigator that when he tried to detain Joy, she had struck him both in the mouth and the left side of his head near his left eye, causing his head to bleed. This false report caused Joy to be held in jail for nearly 12 hours and to be charged with felony assault of a peace officer. After watching the video, the prosecutor dropped the charges against Joy, but declined to criminally prosecute Deputy Steelman for official oppression, unlawful entry into the home, assault, or making a false report. report. Likewise, the sheriff, Mark L. Johnson, did not terminate Deputy Steelman's employment or even conduct an internal investigation of the incident. Joy then publicly criticized the deputy and the sheriff's office for their conduct. And when the public began to speak out against Deputy Steelman and the sheriff's office, Sheriff Johnson issued the following public statement. This video was shared with many groups, and it was done for a purpose. Hate groups. Law enforcement hate groups. We've had so many hate emails, so many nasty responses on our sheriff's office Facebook page that I made the decision to take it down. And finally, in April of 2020, the family sued Deputy Steelman, the sheriff, and Fannin County for the unlawful seizure, excessive force, unlawful search of home, due process violations, retaliation for protected speech, malicious prosecution, supervisory, and municipal liability. Of course, the officers claimed qualified immunity, but in response to the defendant's motion to dismiss, the court found that it would have been clear to any reasonable officer that Steelman's conduct was unlawful because government retaliation against a private citizen for exercise of First Amendment rights cannot be objectively reasonable, and there was no legitimate ground to arrest Joy. That Joy had not committed a felony, and thus the search of her home, her seizure, and excessive force used to unlawfully arrest her violated clearly established law. Furthermore, Steelman's actions in filing the false report were not reasonable, and for all of the above counts, was not entitled to qualified immunity. With the court's opinion entered, it was obvious there was no chance the defendants would win, and shortly after, a mediation hearing was set, and the case was settled for $350,000. In the end, the lesson here is that you should always limit your contact with law enforcement, as they often do not understand the law, or will go out of their way to break it in lieu of keeping the peace if you hurt their ego. Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content, and check out our other channels, Lady LackLuster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the LackLuster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.